In the vast expanse of Asia, a nation emerged that would reshape the world as we know it today. This is the story of the rise of China, a tale spanning centuries of history, culture, and transformation. Join us as we embark on the journey through time to understand how China, once a sleeping giant, awakened to become a global powerhouse. Our journey begins in the ancient land of China, a civilization steeped in tradition and innovation. From the early dynasties of the Silk Road, China was an epicenter of commerce and culture, connecting the East with the West. Its inventions, such as paper, gunpowder, and the compass, evolutionized the world. China's ancient civilization was marked by the emergence of great empires that established extensive trade network with neighboring countries. The Silk Road, a network of land and sea routes, facilitates the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between China and the rest of the world. The Silk Road became a vibrant pathway for trade, contributing to the growth of diverse civilizations and fostering cultural exchange. China's economical and cultural influence during this period cannot be overstated. It was through these connections that Chinese goods, including silk, porcelain, and tea, captured the imagination of the Western world. The riches and mysterious of the East lured explorers and merchants, sparking an age of discovery that would shape the course of history. However, as the centuries passed, China's power and influence declined. In the 19th and early 20th century, the country faced internal conflicts, foreign invasions, and the rise of colonial powers. The Opium Wars fought against Britain, and the subsequent imposition of unequal treaties severely weakened China's sovereignty. The period of decline led to soul-searching and the quest for national rejuvenation. Visionaries emerged, advocating for sweeping changes to revitalize China and restore its rightful place in the world. Enter Mao Zedong, a visionary leader who led the Chinese Communist Party to victory in 1949. The founding of the People's Republic of China marked a new era of transformation, as Mao initiated ambitious plans for social and economic reform. Mao's vision was driven by a desire to create an egalitarian society, free from exploitation and foreign dominance. He implemented land reforms, collectivized agriculture, and launched large-scale industrialization projects. These efforts aimed to empower the masses and bridge the gap between the rural and urban populations. However, despite the initial aspirations, Mao's policies had unintended consequences. The Great Leap Forward, an ambitious economic plan, led to widespread famine and economic setbacks. The Cultural Revolution, aimed at purging perceived bourgeois elements and revitalizing revolutionary fervor, resulted in social upheaval and political persecution. It was under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping in the late 1970s that China's true ascent began. Deng's economic reforms opened the doors for international trade and foreign investments, sparking an unprecedented period of growth and development. Deng's pragmatic approach focused on transforming China's economy into a market-oriented system, while still maintaining the control of the Communist Party. Social economic zones were established, touching foreign companies and capitalizing on China's abundant labor force. These zones became hotbeds of innovation, technological advancement, and economic dynamism. Foreign investments, combined with Deng's emphasis on education and technological development, fueled China's economic expansion. Industries such as manufacturing, electronics, and textiles flourished, propelling China's GDP growth to remarkable levels. Over the years, China's urban landscape transformed at a breathtaking pace. Gleaming skyscrapers, high-speed railways, and sprawling megacities emerged, becoming symbols of China's rapid modernization. The government invested heavily in infrastructural projects, connecting previously isolated regions and improving transportation networks. From the impressive Shanghai skyline to the futuristic architecture of Beijing, China's cities became centers of innovation and economic activity. These urban hubs attracted both domestic and foreign investments, fostering a vibrant business environment and a burgeoning middle class. China's infrastructure development extended beyond its cities. The construction of vast networks of highways, bridges, and ports facilitates the movement of goods and people, contributing to the country's economic growth and integration into a global market. The rise of China was not limited to infrastructure and industry alone. It was accompanied by groundbreaking technological advancements, from e-commerce giants to innovations in artificial intelligence and biotechnology. China became a global leader in cutting-edge technologies. China's tech giants, such as Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu, revolutionized the digital landscape with their innovative platforms and services. e-commerce became an integral part of China's consumers' lives, with online shopping platforms like Taobao and DJ.com reshaping retail experiences. China also made significant strides in artificial intelligence, investing in research and development to drive innovation in areas such as robotics, autonomous vehicles, and facial recognition technology. This technological prowess positioned China at the forefront of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. China's commitment to renewable energy and sustainability propelled it to become a global leader in green technologies. The country invested heavily in solar and wind power, surpassing all other nations in renewable energy capacity. China's initiatives in environmental protection and clean energy set an example for the world and showcased its determination to address global challenges. Another pivotal moment in China's rise was the unveiling of the Belt and Road Initiative. This ambitious project aimed to revive ancient trade routes, connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa through infrastructural development and enhanced cooperation. It positioned China as the key player in global trade and diplomacy. The Belt and Road Initiative fostered economic collaboration and cultural exchange between countries along the route. Massive investments in railways, ports, and pipelines improved connectivity and facilitated the movement of goods, stimulating economic growth in participating nations. China's proactive engagement with countries across continents also led to increased geopolitical influence. It provided opportunities for diplomatic relations, trade partnership, and cultural exchanges, reshaping the global order and challenging traditional power dynamics. As China's influence expanded, so did it reach into space. The nation launched its own manned space missions, lunar explorations, and the establishment of the China National Space Administration. These achievements signaled China's emergence as a space power. China's space program demonstrated its technological prowess and its commitment to scientific exploration. From the successful launch of the Chang'e lunar missions to the development of the Tiangong space station, China's space endeavors showcased its capabilities and ambitions beyond Earth's boundaries. Today, under the leadership of President Xi Jinping, China continues to forge ahead on its path of progress. The nation has set ambitious goals for sustainable development, poverty eradication, and scientific innovation. Furthermore, China's commitment to sustainable development is evident in its efforts to reduce carbon emissions, promote renewable energy, and tackle environmental challenges. It has become a strong advocate for global cooperation on climate change, actively participating in international agreements and initiatives. Furthermore, China's poverty alleviation campaigns have lifted millions of people out of poverty, showcasing its dedication to improve the livelihoods of its citizens and achieving social equity.